I spent 100 hours platinuming Cyberpunk 2077. With a range of achievements from main story to side missions, 8 total different endings including DLC, 100%ing districts, and the DLC, which sometimes got insane.
He opened the door!
For the 100%, there are 57 trophies, and for this, I'll break it down into 5 steps. The main story, all endings, side missions, all districts, and finally the DLC. And with that, let's get started. Yeah, I like this. My character's name is V, and he's a mercenary for hire in Night City. Why you looking at me like that, huh? Why you so close? You got your leg all up on my thighs, man. The first few missions serve as a tutorial for the game and lay down the foundation for the rest of the game just in the second mission. For the first mission, I have to steal a car so my buddy doesn't have to pay off his debt, but it goes wrong.
Oh, crap.
Look what you did, Jackie. Look at what you did. You got us arrested. Turns out Jackie's actually a chill guy, so maybe we'll become friends in the future. What is going on? Pantown half a year later. Become a mercenary. Hey, first achievement for literally walking around and talking to people. I was gonna play this on max difficulty, but I decided for time's sake, since of how long this platinum is, I'm not going to. But I feel like it would have made that big of a difference later on in the video, but I did it anyway. Me and V completed our gig, and now I decided it's time to go get some upgrades. I don't have money. Can I get this stupid shirt off? Oh my god, bro, let it go. Your hairline is literally so far back, you can see the top of your head. Skipping a little bit forward into the story, we meet our first main character, Judy, who I'll have to complete a side mission for an achievement. Oh my god, it's Adam Smasher. Judy is helping V pull the biggest heist on Arasaka to steal a relic from them, which is a key plot in this story. The person's relic we were trying to steal this from is Yorinobu Arasaka, and getting into his room was a piece of cake, but getting out was quite a problem. Jackie, we are literally getting hunted down, and you're running at the slowest speed of all time. Where are we leaving to? It's okay, son. It's okay, son. Oh! Oh my god. He died. Guess Yorinobu isn't a problem anymore, but the son blamed it on us and said he died to poison, so of course Arasaka is gonna come looking for us. And that they did. No! Okay, we're dead. I'm gonna keep firing, don't worry. Oh yeah, there he is. Oh god, Jackie's dead. Alright, well that was easy. No! Dang, bro. No, I'm not smashing his mirror. That's just terrible. Mirrors are expensive, man. I should have smashed your mirror! Shoot me, I'll be back. Alright, I'll be back. That was the prologue! Alright, the lovers, steal the relic. Move out the way. Am I Keanu Reeves? We'll get into Keanu later in the video. Can't quite explain it right now with the plot that hasn't really unfolded. This game's story is a solid 20 hours long, so I'm gonna try to go through it as quick as possible. Big HEs! Anyway, this guy right here, Takemura, he saved us, and he was the right-hand man of Yorinobu Arasaka's dad. And we had to convince him that Yorinobu killed him because he walked out before he did. But before we get into any of that, my game glitched. Okay. Yep, so every time I did this mission, this black screen would stay right here and would never leave. But I got it fixed after 3 hours. I'm not going to show you how I fixed it because it's not important. Just know
the game is fixed.
You might slightly be wondering, how is V still alive after he got shot in the head? Well, the relic that we stole with Johnny Silverhand or Keanu Reeves in it saved us. And that's why we have to go to this Ripper dock right here, because we are going to die if we don't go to him. The Ripper dock can only save us for a little bit of time, and we're going to die very soon if we don't get a solution. So that's why we're talking to Takemura, so we can take down Arasaka and he can try to find out a solution for us to live. This is your fault. All I was trying to do is get to my place. Killer incapacitate enemy who threw a grenade at you. I'm pretty sure at this point the story can be broken off into different areas, but the first one I did was Evelyn, and we had to watch some weird stuff to find out where she was. What type of freak fest you got going on in here? Nah, I want to punch him. So after aggressively punching that guy, we learned that Evelyn has been captured and we have to go in guns blazing because I don't sneak around in this game at all. But before we find Evelyn, I took a 30-minute break to try to solve this puzzle to get all 3 of those for an achievement. And for some reason, I just couldn't do it. Come on, that's all 3. That's all 3, baby. That's all 3. Let's go! Christmas attack. Complete a breach protocol with minimum of 3 daemons uploaded. Yeah, Evelyn was in pretty bad condition when we found her, so obviously we saved her. And when we took her back to the apartment, I actually thought she was dead.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
Clearly, Evelyn wasn't much help, so we went to go find the Voodoo Boys. and I knew they weren't good right since I saw Axel from Love and Thunder. We had a little talk with Placide. I don't really know what he said because I skipped through it because I really did not like this main story mission. It was kind of boring to me. But all I know is big fat lady attacking me. You know what? Come at me. Let's go. Now it's a fair 1v1.
Voodoos were blowing smoke. Soon as you gave them access to the Netwatch web, they roasted all the agents. And you...
Man, I knew Axel wasn't trustworthy. He didn't care though. He went right back to the Voodoo Boys because he needs to know what Johnny Silverhand was doing back in the day. When reminiscing on Johnny's past, we meet Alt Cunningham, who's actually one of the most important characters in the game. More on that later. Talking about right now, she got kidnapped and Johnny didn't like that too much, so we have to go save her. So obviously, didn't do stealth, and I just killed every single person in my sight. And that rewarded me with an achievement. Kill or incapacitate 3 enemies in a quick succession with a revolver. We then found Alt, but apparently she's an AI now that is embedded in the black wall. But I have zero clue how that works, if I'm being honest with you, and know that she is there for basically every single ending. Find Alt Cunningham. The last little main subplot mission is with Anders Hellman, who created the biochip. One of the main characters in the subplot is Rogue, who will help us find Hellman, and she has a side mission that will give us an achievement later on in the game. She was also friends with Johnny 50 years ago, and that would make her like 80, so that makes 0 sense. She looks like she's like a solid 50. Rogue led us to Panam, who is obviously the best character in this game, and she also has a side mission and achievement linked to it that we'll have to do for an ending. And I forgot to mention, Rogue also has a side mission that leads to an ending. At the start of the game, when customizing your character, you can choose one of 3 backstories: Nomad, Street Kid, or Corpo. I chose Street Kid, and you can use this throughout dialogue to have your backstory in it. And I chose Street Kid 10 times to get the achievement. Use a dialogue option related to V's life path 10 times. Just like everyone else in this game, Panam does not just help us out of the goodness of her heart. We have to help her get her car back from a gang that stole it. And then she'll help us, which honestly, I'm not opposed to. No, Keanu, no! Maybe we just get one room.
Good idea.
Oh! Step back, Curry! Now that we help Panam, she's gonna help us. So we made a plan to blow up this building so Hellman doesn't escape. And that's what we did. But he escaped anyway, so Panam blew him up. Where did she pull that out from? Panam's French mission Scorpion wanted to go help the people in the cargo, but they didn't realize who it was, so we have to go save them. Mitch made it out alive, but unfortunately everyone else, including Scorpion, did not. We found Hellman and he's a little sleepy. We then basically kidnap Hellman and interrogate him, and he knows how to remove the biochip, but there's no way with doing it without V dying, so there's basically no way that we can remove it. Oh my god, interrogate Anderson Hellman, finally! We then meet with Takemura and he tells us he has a plan for me, but we're going to have to wait a day. And I didn't know you could skip days in this game, so I waited a whole day. So I did a lot of side missions and gigs, so I unlocked a couple trophies while I was waiting. Since I knew I had to wait a while, I knew I could get a couple achievements pretty quick, so I went and did that. There it is. Install at least 1 implant in each system and body part. Ooh. Let's go! Craft 3 legendary items.
Gotta go.
Kill or incapacitate 300 enemies using ranged weapons. Oh no, it's a gang fight. Oh shoot! Let me get in on this. We can now talk to Takemura, who has his plan ready, and his plan is to get Yorinobu's sister on our side, Hanako, by telling her that Yorinobu killed their father, and basically that's his entire plan. Of course, she's not going to believe us, so we have to do a little bit of persuading. By persuading, I mean going to the festival, honoring Yorinobu's life, killing 3 snipers, and fighting Oda. This is definitely a boss room. Yep, yeah. Yeah, that's what we like to call cheating. All right, fine. You want a parkour battle? I can parkour a little bit. Oh my god, this weapon fries you, Oda. I love the part where you think I'm gonna chase you, and I'm just not. Beat you in your own game. Beat you in your own game.
I'm sorry, Oda.
I did not think he was gonna die from that. I was just. Oh! So we meet with Takemura after he kidnapped Hanako, and obviously this is not gonna go well for us. So in this mission, it's actually an optional thing to save Takemura from dying. And if I don't do that, then I won't be able to get an ending, so it's unmissable. So I have to do it right now, or I'll have to do another playthrough. Come on. Alright, let's go. Grab a gun, come on, baby. I like that. Hanako sent over this like robot android that she's controlling so we can talk to her. And now she believes that her brother killed her dad. And now we can finally get to the end of the story. Oh, talk with Hanako Arasaka. Now that we got mission...
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Anyway, now that we got that mission, that is the last mission in the entire game. So that means I have to prep to get all 4 endings, and we could already get 2 of them. We just have to do the Rogue quest line and the Pan Am quest line, and then I can get all 4 endings. And the first one I decided to do is Rogue. But of course my data corrupted for the Rogue quest line, so just know that some weird stuff happened between her and Johnny. And then I got the achievement for the Rogue quest line and 100 close combat kills. But at least the Pan Am quest line is still there, so let's get on to that. The first part of the side mission did get corrupted where we saved Saul, the leader of the Autocados, but now we're going to go get a Basilisk without Saul's permission, and he's probably not going to get happy. So stealing the Basilisk is what we want to go do. After successfully stealing the Basilisk, basically the whole reason for us doing this is to reach our ending with Pan Am after we beat the final mission.
Thanks for being here.
Complete Pan Am Palmer's quest line. It is now time to get all 4 endings, and this is where I make my decision to get each ending, and also where I manual save so I can get all 4 endings in one playthrough. I decided for the first ending, I'm going to do the Arasaka ending. So we're now at this board meeting, and we're trying to convince everybody that Yorinobu killed his father, and all of a sudden, the father pops up, and now everybody believes us. But I think Yorinobu put a good stop to that real quick. Hey! I would say I fought every enemy in Arasaka, but I just ran by every single one because I'm going to reset anyway, so there's no point in fighting them. But at the end, I was in for a big surprise. Smasher! Dang, Takemura! Oh, that hurts a little bit. Where's your arm, Adam Smasher? Bro's cheating. 360. Hold on. 360. Just die. While we did that, Yorinobu seems to be saved from Hanako, and that fulfills Takemura's wish, so now Arasaka is going to help us not die. And with that, that's ending 1 done. Yeah! Help Takemura avenge the death of Saburo Arasaka. The next ending I did was the one with Rogue, where she helps you infiltrate Arasaka, and Johnny takes over just like back in the good old days. Basically everything in between the start and the end is the exact same, so from now on I'm just going to tell you what happens at the start and at the end. So let's skip to the end. Oh my god, she's dead. Oh my god, oh my god! Johnny decides to give V his body back, and he's gonna stay in cyberspace with Alt for the rest of eternity. And then V goes to space? I don't really know why, but I think visually this is the best looking ending. Become a legend of the afterlife and complete the main storyline. The reason I didn't complete the storyline the first ending was because I didn't do it fully. I got the achievement, I just left. The next 2 endings that we do are with Pan Am and the Autocados. And yes, I said 2. We can manual save later and I could get it in like 20 minutes. For this ending, we took a Basilisk out so we could raid Arasaka from a side area. Eventually, after finding our way through Arasaka, we made it to Adam Smasher yet again. Oh! Right here's where I manual save so I can get the second ending and not have to do it all over again. This time, V gave the body to Johnny so he can live out the rest of his life. Johnny decided to leave Night City, and he also gave a kid a guitar so that he could play out his dreams. I don't know, it's kind of a weird ending. But just know that Johnny left Night City. Let Johnny Silver in, keep your body. Thank God. This time, V decided to take the body and let Johnny stay in cyberspace so he can go live outside of Night City with Pan Am and the Autocados. This was my second favorite ending. It was pretty solid. Leave Night City with the Autocados. Now it's time for the rest of the side missions that I didn't do before, and let's be honest, they're all kind of trash, so we're gonna speed through them. We meet this guy named Carrie, and he was in Johnny's rock band, and he's kind of looking at me a weird way. I believe this like K-pop group was copying his label or whatever, and he wanted to explode their stuff. Really got weird and intense for no reason. So explode their stuff is what we did. Then we went to go confront him, and randomly they became friends with Carrie. It made literally no sense, they were friends all of a sudden. But before we get to the end of the Carrie storyline, I reached max street cred, which is 50. Oh, there it is, reach max street cred. Back to Carrie, and we blew up a yacht. This side mission was so bad. If you want to go for this platinum, just skip the side mission. It's horrible. It's terrible. Complete Carrie your Dean storyline. Next up is Judy, and basically the whole reason for this storyline is Evelyn from the start of the game. Yeah, she's not alive. Basically, the Tiger Claws made Evelyn do that, so Judy wants to get revenge on them. So we go to Maiko, who leads us to the Tiger Claw big bosses. And then Maiko tried to get me to not help Judy anymore, so I had to get rid of her too. After we took down the tiger bosses, we ended with scuba diving with Judy to see her old town. Judy then tells us that she's gonna leave Night City because she doesn't want to be here anymore. Complete Judy's storyline. I'm not even gonna try to say that. Before I do the last quest line, I got an achievement for rezzing myself and then killing an enemy right after I res. You can res yourself by buying it from the Ripper dock. It's really not needed to explain. Right, I'm a res. Should get an achievement. Oh yeah, after arriving with second art, kill or incapacitate the enemy who killed you. Next side mission is River Ward, another person who literally had nothing to do with the main story, but we're just gonna throw him in. He was a cop, and now he's not, and his nephew got captured, basically, is the whole plot of the storyline. Skipping a whole lot of boring stuff, we find out where his nephew or cousin or brother and where they're being held. We then save this person, and now he's gonna invite me to like a cookout thing, and for some reason my game glitched, and it took me 45 minutes to fix it for him to call me. So it was horrible. Made the storyline even worse. At this cookout, we actually played some kids in a VR game, and I absolutely destroyed them.
So now,
Lunch is ready.
Come on! Come on! Not cool. We then talked to River Ward to end off the storyline, and that was it. Oh my god, complete River Ward storyline. Now that we're done with every storyline that we could do, it is now time for cleanup. And cleanup has its own little steps. First, I wanted to get every combat miscellaneous achievement. Second, I wanted to get every gig in each district, so 100% in a district. And third, I wanted to get collectibles. There's not a lot. If I'm being honest, I did not do that in order. I kind of just did stuff randomly here and there whenever I felt like it. So you might see me get a combat trophy in the next completed district, because I was trying to go district by district, but at the end I went fully all districts at one time. I can't spend too much time on each achievement, so I'm going to try to go quick here. One of the achievements, I had to kill enemies while slowed, so I used a couple abilities from a Ripper dock to slow myself down every time I fought someone, and I only had to kill 50, so it wasn't too hard. Kill or incapacitate 50 enemies while time is slowed. Throughout the entire game, I was saving up money so I can buy cars. I had to buy 25 different cars. That costed $1.4 million in total. But when you save up from the start of the game to now, it isn't that much, so I don't really have to show you much. There it is. Buy all vehicles available for purchase. Cyber Psychos were like little mini bosses that you can fight on the side, and there were 17 of them, and I had to kill them and report back to Regina for an achievement. No, like, good job. Good job. You really made a scene just to get literally destroyed. Good job, bro. Complete all Cyber Psycho sightings. Oh my god. The next thing I do is 100% a district, so let me explain how that works. Each district has like a lot of NCPD things to do, but I did most of them while I was doing the main story, so I didn't have that much in each district left. And each district has about around 8 gigs, but the highest one had 23 for some reason, but they were all easy. And gigs take like maybe 3 to 5 minutes, maybe, and then you just complete everything, and that's how you 100% a district. If you've played Spider-Man before, think of it like that. Oh, complete all gigs and NCP scanner hustles in Haywood. This next achievement, I had to kill 3 enemies with the hammer from a high place while slamming doing a superhero landing. But on the difficulty I was on, I couldn't kill him, so I changed it to easy. While Berserk Cyber is active, perform a superior landing to kill 2 enemies. For this achievement, I had to get an enemy to throw a grenade at me and shoot it out of the air, so I used slow time and I just used cops because they were easy to find. There it is, shooting an enemy grenade in midair with the revolver. There's a cyberware from the Ripper dock that allows you to distract enemies, and I had to do this 30 times, and I couldn't get noticed or it would take everything away, so I literally distracted enemies for 10 minutes straight in the same spot. Oh, perform the distract enemies quick hack 30 times without drawing attention. I should have killed 2 enemies with one sniper shot, and the only way you can do that is using a tech sniper, so I bought this one. Kill or incapacitate 2 enemies with the same sniper rifle shot. This next achievement took me the longest in the miscellaneous combat. I had to get a grenade hack, which took forever, and then I had to get enough RAM to access it, which was 24 RAM, which is a lot. And then I had to kill 3 people with 1 grenade hack. I got them all 3. Yes! Kill or incapacitate 3 enemies with 1 detonate grenade quick hack. Complete all gigs and NCPD scanner hustles and City Center. For an achievement, you have to get the mastery skill all the way up for weapon classes, and I used shotguns and blunt weapons the entire time to get the solo weapon class to level 60, which is how you get the achievement. And it took me the entire game. I used literally only those 2, and it took me the entire game. There it is, reached the max level. and any skill. To get all of Johnny's items for an achievement, and you get most from doing the main story, but there's 1 or 2 that you get from the side mission, and this one was the last one I needed to get the last item on. Johnny's shoes! Collect all items that once belonged to Johnny Silverhand. Complete all gigs and NCP scanner hustles in Westbrook. The next 4 achievements I completed were the NCP scanners and the gigs. So let's just
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now it's time for the last 2 things, the collectibles. The first one I did were the tarot cards, and these were easy. There was only like 30 around the map, and you just have to scan them, and they're just a little graffiti on the wall. Boom, baby. Find all tarot graffiti for the job full on the hill. And the last thing I have to do in the normal game is getting every single fast travel that is in the game, which I find very stupid because it's just useless because most fast travels are right beside each other. All you have to do is just drive by them and they unlock, and there was like 150 or so, and I had 3 left. Find all fast travel data terms. It is now time for the last step of the platinum, completing the DLC. And honestly, I went to this DLC not expecting too much just because I thought, you know, most DLCs are worse than a normal game. But I actually like the DLC more than the normal game, and I think it is a really good DLC to an end of the game. The DLC starts off with someone named Songbird calling you, but I don't have that footage, so we're gonna start from right here. This is Songbird, and she basically flexed on us that she can help us because she like drugged us with her brain. I don't even know what happened, but we started freaking out. Just like everyone else in Night City, Songbird says she can help us, but we have to help her first by saving President Myers because she's going to crash land in Dogtown soon. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to save the president because she in fact did crash because she got shot out of the air. And this was not planned, so we have to go save her now. Extra save. And Songbird was in there with her, so Songbird also has to escape on her own because we have to save the president instead of her. I'm coming, Mrs. Mayor! Or President Obama! I run away! In a 2 often goes to show. Hey! V, how is the president getting up but not you? Get up, lock in. Oh, save President Myers. Now that we said the president, we're trying to make it to a safe area so we don't get caught, and that area is an abandoned apartment building, and this happens. I'm a little sussed out by this. I said there was something right there. Whoa, we are dead right now. That thing just, yeah, we are not alive. Oh God, V, this is not the time to start dying. Oh, wow, I'm loving our hands. Yeah, the hands look real good right now. We did not take it out. Where am I supposed to shoot? Bro, you said at the joints. I'm shooting the joints. I've literally ran out of ammo. 360, ooga booga booga. Oh, defeat the Takemura. And from now until the ending of the DLC, I will not get an achievement. So now it's just going to be me telling you the story. So we believe that Songbird got captured, but for right now, we found our safe space at the apartment building, but we had some uninvited guests. I dare you to shoot me. I dare you. Fucking compete! I was trying to talk it out. The president then tells us to go meet someone who will help us find Songbird and retrieve her safely. This man that we need to meet, his name is Reed, and yes, he did hit us to capture us, but it was for the greater good, so I'll let it slide. We then meet back up with the president, and we learn that Reed and the president have some undercover military biz that they went through, where Reed was pronounced dead and she left him, and it's a whole lot of drama that I can't explain. We also meet up with Alex, who retired from the military, but did operations with Reed, and she's going to be a key character in the story. Ah, Professor X, that's what I was thinking of. We use Professor X to find out where Songbird is, and we learn that she's been captured by the leader of Dogtown, Kurt Hansen, and we need to save her. Reed said he needed a few days to figure out a plan to save Songbird, so in the meantime, I did some side missions, but we're going to skip those because I'm going to show you those later. After quite a while working his brain, Reed thought of a plan. Basically, Hansen stays at the Black Sapphire, which is the tallest building in Dogtown. Hansen is holding a party there where Songbird is, and we are going to sneak our way in through the sewers. And this plan is stealthy, and I am not. Holy, I'm nuts! My 12 FPS is going crazy. Reed literally has not taken any damage. Okay, we're in. We are now in the party, and look at my boy Reed's drip. We then meet Songbird, but something fell off with how she was speaking. But we were still being told to trick Hansen, so let's go do that. We then meet these two twins, which play a big role in tricking Hansen later in the game. But who cares about that, because we got gambling. Are you serious? They're not going red again. Are we serious? We're going black again. Oh, it was black. Gambling aside, Hansen caught us, and now we are being escorted out of the building. But it's alright because basically our whole job was to identify the twins. If I really wanted to, this guy could be gone. Anyway, we have to wait a whole nother day for Reed again, so I did some side missions, but mostly I just skipped the time. After a little bit of time, we went back to Reed and discussed a little bit of planning, but that's not the big part of this mission. Later in this mission, Songbird reveals that she was trying to double-cross Kurt by helping him, but then backstabbing him later, so we both could succeed. But this just made me not like Songbird and like Reed even more than I did. Remember how I said the twins were going to be important? Well, this is the time. And I got in their trunk. Basically, when we were gambling with them, we stole their identity, and then we placed a face mask on ourselves so we can take their identity, so we kidnapped them. That was the plan until Reed did this. Dang! I thought we weren't killing them! What? This made me wonder if Reed truly was a good guy or not. But we had to go on with the plan. With our new identities, this is how we got into the lab where Hansen is and where Songbird is. I told you! Oh my god, why did he shoot more? I literally said that he knew something. Wait! So yeah, I failed last time, but this time I got it right. So now we can actually get on to the endings. So right here is where I made my manual save to come back and do all the endings, but each side has 2 endings where you can manual save later, so you can just get them quick. So I just did 2 endings on one, 2 endings on the other, and the choices you have to make are betray Reed or betray Songbird. The first one I did was betray Songbird, and for some reason my game was frame skipping like crazy right here. I don't know why. Man, these 8 frames are really kicking my butt. Oh wow. On this part of the ending, you get to fight Kurt Hansen, and this guy was actually a pretty tough boss fight. It was one of the only boss fights I actually died on. You already told me that. Yeah, that would help. That just simply does not hit me. Bye-bye. Since my game was on single-digit frames and I was just frame skipping like crazy, I couldn't really show you, but Songbird basically went cyber psycho and she got captured by NCPD. So now we have to devise a plan to save her, even though she's gonna kill us. I don't know what we're really thinking here. So Reed's plan consisted of intercepting the NCPD and stealing Songbird back. Even though she's still cyber psycho, I don't think this is gonna go very well. First shot. Am I in phase? 360. 360. Am I in phase yet? It's a 4-way. What is this?
Sing, 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 sing.
This is not any better. I don't know what we were thinking. Like, what were we thinking? Why are we trying to save her? So Songbird escaped, and V wants to go chase her down. And for some reason, the developers went, yeah, let's add in a horror part of this game. And I don't do horror very well. Why is this kind of freaky? Whoa. It's like knife. I gotta like, if she gets close to me, I gotta start stabbing her. I can't lie. Ow, man. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think we have to get up a little faster than this, V.
Fucking locked. Gotta find a way.
He opened the door! Bob and weave. A little chill when you get to know him. What? I guess I'm gonna shoot from right here. I'm just gonna pray that this guy doesn't see me. What do I do? What do I do? All right, after that literal horror show, this is where we save. Like I said, I manual saved, and it's now time to make my decision to either save Songbird or kill her with her dying wish. We're gonna kill her this ending. Next ending, we're gonna spare her. Basically, this whole ending is Reed is mad at us now because he wanted Songbird to be alive, and we took Songbird back to the president so they could take her body away. And then we went back to Night City, and that's about it. Oh, fulfill Songbird's request. Oh my god, that's the first achievement I've seen in 6 hours. And for the next ending, I just kept Songbird alive. And it's literally the same exact ending, except Reed's happy with us now. And of course, you know, Songbird's still alive. I like Reed's character, man. I like that character. I like him. Refuse Songbird's request. It is now time to reset to my manual save and betray Reed this time. And let's just say, you know, I wasn't screaming as much on this one than the last one. Oh, did you see that? Did you see how fast she killed him? Hey, let's take our sweet time, Songbird. Come on. We escaped all the soldiers, and now we're running away from Reed, and our plan is just to hide away until Songbird tells us that we can leave. But before we get to the end mission to get the endings, there's a mission in between that will give us an achievement, but it's really boring, so we're gonna skip through real quick. Actually, I correct myself, you don't have to do this mission to get the ending, but it's missable if you don't get the ending. For this mission, Mr. Hands is saying that since Kurt Hansen isn't alive, there needs to be a new leader for Dogtown, and he wants someone to get it, so we have to make someone get it by using force. Anyway, we got the guy to become mayor/leader, and that was the whole mission. Complete, run this town! We then meet up with Songbird, and the whole point of this ending and mission is to get her into a rocket ship. Yeah, I really couldn't tell ya. So obviously, Reed and President Myers showed up, and we were being as sneaky as possible, but you know me, I don't sneak around in this game. It's like I'm playing a COD mission, I can't lie. Like some random Modern Warfare, you're playing Modern Warfare 2, you were just on the battlefield, and now you're going to space. Like, they can clearly see us. They know we're here. And right after this is where I manual save so I can get both endings. So Songbird needed time to call a train so we can actually make it to the rocket ship, so obviously they send every troop they have for me to protect her. And it was easy. It was not hard. Talk to Songbird! We're literally getting shot at! My game then hit the classic, we're gonna go 8 frames on you in the super cool cutscene and go right back to 50 while you're playing the gameplay. So it's just unlucky. Lean on me. Basically the plan was for both of us to go on the rocket ship and both of us to get better somehow. I don't really know how it works, but for both of us to get better basically. And then of course Songbird backstabbing someone again, she hits him with the, oh, it can only be used on one person. So you know what I did? I gave her to Reed. Yeah, you look worse than me. Reed can come take care of you. Yeah, that's what I would have said if I didn't mess up. I'm actually supposed to do that one second because I get another achievement after doing more of the storyline after this. So I have to go back and redo for my manual save. And then give her to Reed second. Pick up Songbird. I'm sorry. We then put Songbird in the shuttle and let ourselves die, basically. Yeah, me and Johnny, we've accomplished a lot. We've accomplished a lot. Bye-bye! Hey, take Songbird to the stars! It is now time to get the last ending of the entire video where we give her to Reed. Call Reed. Reed will take care of you. It's just Songbird is just the worst. She's the worst character. Reed, the NCPD, and the FBI all left me alone and they took Songbird. That's a pretty bad ending too. So I thought I was gonna go in the shuttle, but apparently I didn't. I just left. So I guess I was wrong. I actually don't know. Can someone let me know in the comments if they know the lore of this game, what I was supposed to do with Songbird originally? Because I thought she backstabbed us and we were both supposed to go. But I didn't even go by myself when I betrayed her, so I don't really know. Good, okay, well take Songbird home. Anyway. It is now time to get our last achievement with the story, and that is just to end off the story because technically, yes, we got the endings, but there's another technical ending, but I don't really know if you could call it that. Since I did that last ending and we're on good terms with Reed, I can now get the relic taken out of me and finally be cured.
Not asking you to never give up. Sometimes you gotta let go.
We wake up and now the relic is out of us and we're cured. But technically the doctors kind of fried my nervous system and I'm never going to be a mercenary ever again. Now I'm just a normal person.
You were out for 2 years.
Oh! Whoa, 2 years? Now that we got out of the hospital and it's been 2 years, we kind of just go back to Night City. And that's it. We can't really do much after that. Dang, we're that weak right now. I would have rather died. Dang, V, I can really see the empathy in your face. Woo! I wish I could see where he's walking, but complete things done changed. The detail work. It is now time to do the rest of the cleanup for the DLC, and I did all of it except for one for every single achievement. So the first thing I did was get every single relic upgrade, and these were basically useless. Didn't use them the entire DLC. Unlock all perks and the relic. The next thing I had to do was fight the Dogtown police and just get 5 stars. That's it. Easy as that. Dang, how devious do I have to get 5 stars? There it is. Become Dogtown's most wanted criminal. Next thing I had to do was kill all most criminal activity bosses, and I already killed 2, and the last one I had to fight was like the Flash. Bro, stop dodging, bro. Oh my god, I hate how half the bosses in this game just run away. Ah, thank you. Eliminate 3 bosses from the increased criminal activity. Next thing I had to do was turn in 10 cars to one of the guys that it gigs for, or I could do 8 cars and do a mission, which is what I did because the mission was shorter than doing the car rides. Nope, we are not saving Daniels. I have a cat in my lap. Oh! Daniels is dead. I did not save him. Steal the Arasaka medical truck or deliver 10 vehicles to El Capitan. The last thing I had to do was complete every gig in Dogtown, and let's be honest, y'all have already seen that multiple times, but honestly, it did glitch on me and I got a little scared that I wasn't going to be able to do it, but I got it to work. So let's get on to it. Complete every gig in Dogtown. Thank you for watching all the way to the end of the video. If you liked the video, consider liking and subscribing, and watch this video because YouTube recommends it.